And unmute, and hello! Welcome to episode 20 of the Lair of Lore. I am Steven.
And I'm Miriam.
And we are here to talk about not a hell of a lot, because not a hell of a lot has happened that matters in lore and art. So,
Not really.
we've got like one thing to talk about today. And that's just
Pretty much.
the new art in Modern Masters 2017? Or is it 2018 now, I guess?
I think it's 2017.
This is
Modern
why
Masters 2017.
But previously it's been Model Car years, which means that it should be Modern Masters 2018, but they're ruining this. They're just making it more and more confusing.
I was gonna say, they break their own rules all the time.
Only some of them.
Still, rules are broken.
Yes, just
Graves are desecrated.
They do not break the rule that I've forgotten because it's late and I'm tired and that Legacy players hate. The reserved list, that was it. That's the one that they won't break. Don't you dare try and come up with some stupid excuse for it. They will not get sued if they break it. They've just decided not to break it. Stop those.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry, let me correct myself. Someone may attempt to sue them. As soon as that case is brought before a judge will inevitably go, no, you're suing about loss of investment because you invested in cardboard. Go away. Let me correct myself there. Sorry. Okay. On to happier notes, because we actually have some pretty... Art so good because they are dumb, yes. Some pretty good new art for some of the stuff in Modern Masters 2016. We're going to be going through... We're using Mythic Spoiler just because it's a little bit easier to move through in a concise order. So, do you want to take the first one, or do you want me to?
Sure, so the first one on our list is Snapcaster Mage. He is a creature-human wizard for 1 generic and 1 blue. You are 2/1 with Flash. When Snapcaster Mage enters the battlefield, target instant or sorcery card in your graveyard gains flashback until end of turn. The flashback cost is equal to its mana cost. You may cast that card from your graveyard for its flashback cost, then exile it. And the art is by Ryan Alexander Lee.
And we are throwing his stuff into the chat right now. Hang on, I'm just realizing that our Twitch chat is not loading, so that's going to be annoying. So I have to go fix that.
Goddamn.
Yup.
This art is so cool.
So, this actually got us talking on... No, damn it, this is the wrong thing. On last week's episode about how this was a... It was a world champion winner, I want to say, originally?
Yeah.
Oh shit, the stream title still says... Hang on. What are you breaking, Doglet?
More Zoid hunting.
Yeah,
Ooh,
because I've been playing Horizon a lot.
No worries.
I knew I forgot something. Talk shows. Update information. There we go. Technically it is updated now, however you will not see it unless you go to it. Next. Okay, sorry, let me fix this crap real quick, because I forgot about... There are so many weird things that you don't think about after the... Changing the chat username. What are you goobers doing? Come here. Sorry, my dogs are apparently trying to get on top of things.
What?
Yeah.
Puppies, why?
Oh my
goodness.
But yeah, if you want to keep...
Even though I made fun of the face on this card last week, because I mean, he looks like a real smarmy bastard.
Just a little bit.
The art itself is so cool. I love what he did with the shades of blue, and it's very like, I don't know, there's just something about it that just makes me really happy. Be that the really soft clouds in the background, and it looks like he's made out of lightning himself.
Yeah,
like,
okay. So yes, it was a world champion art, and they had basically established that they were going to do that, but that he was going to get his card art done at some point, and they've now finally done it.
Okay.
So, well, they did it back in Innistrad, so they don't need to do it anymore.
Okay.
So, that has been done. It is done, and we will never speak of it again.
Definitely. So, Snapcaster Mage. The artwork's pretty sweet.
It is. There we go. Sorry, I was trying to fix our chat channel, so hopefully that should be working now whenever we get more live chat in there. Sorry. So the next thing that we have is we actually decided that we wanted to talk about... How have I lost it? There it is. God damn it. We've never actually had a chance to talk about Tarmogoyf on the Lair of Lore, because...
No, we haven't.
In case you've never seen it, the original Tarmogoyf art makes no sense at all. I don't know what I'm supposed to be seeing there.
Whereas with this, it's like, yes, that's a beast, that's a frightening maw.
It is not a beast, it is a Lurgoyf. Because that is a thing.
A Lurgoyf. a creature with big spiky-looking teeth.
That is a creature that is erupting from the ground, somehow gets bigger when things die, and is going to eat us all one day. Because that is the fate we all deserve, apparently.
It's the circle of life.
Yeah.
Like, seriously, what doesn't grow dies. And what dies grows the Tarmogoyf. That sounds some, like, nitrogen recycling there.
Pretty much, yeah.
I can dig it.
Can you? Can you really? I love how as soon as I get the chat fixed, Gothic stops chatting in it. Thank you, Gothic. Ruined the entire point of this experiment.
Us, man.
I'm just giving him shit now. But yeah, let me actually try and pull up.
That's better.
There we go. Ryan Barter.
It keeps trying to take me to the old page when I refresh, and I'm like, no, this is not Neon 7113.
What?
Thank you very much.
Why is...
Twitch is... Meh.
That doesn't actually make any sense. It was trying to take
me back to the old... Yeah, I think because when I type in Twitch, it would go immediately to the,
okay.
old page, and it's like... No, I don't want the old page. The old page is not supposed to exist anymore.
Well, technically it doesn't. Yeah.
It doesn't, that's the thing. It's like, this page cannot be found. And I'm like, that's not the page I wanted.
Yeah. Very strangely, Ryan Berger, on the other hand, has not done a lot of big art. And he actually hasn't done a lot of art for Magic recently. Like, I think the last art that he did was back in Tarkir.
I'm trying...
and it doesn't
One thing I will say about Mythic Spoiler is you can't get the cards nearly big enough to read the text at the bottom.
Or
at least not with my poor eyesight.
That's why they have it on the left side, directly to the right of the card. So...
Oh, would you look at that?
Yeah, they have the inflated text just right there.
I see.
There we go.
I see.
Yay!
I'm clicking on this stuff to see what other stuff he's done.
Yeah. Well, no, I just went over to his. Yeah, like he did a lot of stuff back in Ravnica, and he's done a fair amount of maybe not high-profile cards, but cards that you probably would have seen a lot of commons. But just kind of sucks that he hasn't really done too much since like Theros and Tarkir. It looks like. Yeah.
Yeah, he definitely has, like, this very high fantasy feeling to his card art.
He has a strange combination of high fantasy and almost, like, Swanland X.
Sci-fi.
I was gonna go Swanland X-esque, where you get...
the colors make me think, like, science fiction.
A little bit. But he does very good stuff with, like, fire, and it looks like he tries to do the same very sharp, angular edges, and... debris, but never quite seems to get it. But he does fire really well.
Some with light.
Yeah, but he does fire really well.
Yeah, his fire is intense, and those clouds look pretty cool.
Again, just not sure why he hasn't done a lot more art, but maybe he's doing contract work for someone else. So.
Yeah. So,
What was our next one?
it'll eat ya.
Yup. I believe our next one was... Nope, because Blood Moon was not new, because I had to check. Ranger of Eos, I believe, is the next one, right?
Either Blood Moon or Eos, I think.
Oh, no, not Blood Moon, because it's not new at all. Remember?
Okay, Eos then.
Yeah. Nope, sorry, I found the other one. Past in Flames.
Okay.
Right next to Tarmogoyf, if you want to go...
oh, we did skip that one.
Yeah. Yeah, that is totally new.
Okay. Sweet. Let's see, who are you? And your name is not there. Anna something or other.
I will check.
Anna Sellenbacher?
Well, talk about the art, and I'll deal with trying to get her.
Okay, so Past in Flames for 3 generic and a red. It's a sorcery, so each instant and sorcery card in your graveyard gains flashback until end of turn. The flashback cost is equal to its mana cost. Flashback, 4 generic and a red. So let's see.
Well, I just meant like the art, but okay.
She is like, well, I feel like it's good to introduce the card, but it looks like she's literally, she is totally smiling.
Oh,
wow.
That's the entire point,
okay,
yeah.
So in this art, it looks like there is someone, I'm going to say a female, walking away from what looks like a smothering, not smothering, a series of buildings engulfed in fire. And she's walking away. Happy as a clam. Kind of cool. Again, this is new art, but I will say it's, I don't know, I'm gonna pull up the old Past in Flames, but I don't know Past in Flames.
I like it better, to be honest.
The new one or the old one?
The new one, because the old one is meh.
Which one do you like better?
The new one.
Pardon?
The new one.
Okay, thank you. My sound was dripping, so I appreciated that. Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, because the old one is,
okay.
What's her name? I can't even remember what the hell this person's name is. You're looking at it. What's her name? It's the vampire. The angry... Hang on one second. Oy. It's the vampire from Innistrad with the third leg that got a new art. Or a new thing.
Wait.
Voldaren. Olivia, yes, it's Olivia. It is
Yeah.
Olivia Voldaren setting fire to a chapel. Except that it
Okay,
looks...
see, that's not as obvious in this one.
Yeah, it just looks like... Well, in which one? I'm talking about the old art.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, see, I was looking at the new one, and I'm like, that... Huh?
No, that's just...
in the old...
That is some woman setting her past on fire. Olivia
literally
Voldaren
on fire.
is setting a chapel on fire, and it just doesn't look good.
Toasting to it.
Yeah, it just doesn't look good.
This one definitely looks better.
Yeah, sorry, I'm trying to get...
Still not my favorite art so far, but...
Hang on, you sent the link for the card image gallery. I just want to see if I can get a better view of what's her name's name on that. There we go. Okay. Come here, you. Come right here. For Anna. Nope, still can't actually see. That name is so fucking tiny.
See what I mean? And is not this one...
No, I'm looking at their website. I am looking at the original preview, and you cannot tell what the name is on the Wizards website. Which I'm willing to bet is exactly why her name is not on Mythic Spoiler, because Wizards has it as such tiny, tiny text.
Yeah.
So, I'm sorry we cannot link to her stuff, because we cannot read her name! But the next new art that we had was for... Yes. Ranger of Eos.
You want to take the next one, then?
Yeah, because you got that one. God damn it, I might need to go take another...
Oh! Holy crap. I think my guess might have been correct.
For what? Hang on. Stop that. What are you two doing?
I think I found her. see. Anna Sellenbauer.
Your guess for what? Because I had to run away.
Her name. The
Okay.
artist's name.
Are you sure you didn't get a Russian fashion model? Because that's who came up first for me. Not kidding, actually.
I'm pretty sure, or at least found her name on other stuff. Like an emblem of Liliana.
Okay.
She's at least on the Liliana card before. So, it's Anna Sellenbauer is the name.
Steinbauer?
I was... Sellenbauer.
Are you sure?
S-E-L-E-N.
Because...
Pretty darn sure. Yeah, pretty sure on that one.
100%? Because,
Or at least that's what...
Did you find
Are you
Sellenbauer?
going to immediately disprove my theory and make me feel dumb?
I mean, the Twitch chat Gothic has provided
I'm
Steinbauer.
looking for her stuff still, like an actual art page.
I'm also looking at an actual art page.
I guess so. Then
I think
the
that's a
website
T.
I was looking at misquoted her name. Interesting.
Are you, well, no, you
yeah,
could be
I
looking
found
at
it. I in Steinbauer, I found it.
Okay, no, I'm saying,
Wow.
are you
Okay.
seeing a different person's art?
Mm,
Because it could just be a different person's art.
two people with very similar names.
I mean, it happens.
It does.
That's cheating, Gothic, going to
Yes.
cool stuff. I'm actually kind of surprised that they would include artist information, but I haven't bought from cool stuff in a while. So yes, Ranger of Eos is up
Okay.
next for 3 generic and a white. It's a creature human soldier, rare, it's a 3/2. When Ranger of Eos enters the battlefield, you may search your library for up to 2 cards with converted mana cost 1 or less, reveal them, and put them into your hand. If you do, shuffle your library. At his side, humble beasts become weapons more deadly than sharpened steel. I'll be honest, I don't really love this art. I like the previous one a little bit better.
Yeah.
I have also included the artist stuff for this one in the chat. Paradoxically, he actually does not show off very much magic art on his site, so I don't know if he's actually doing too much. In fact, he only has 1 up. Oh, this is a world champ art. Okay. I did not realize that the original Ranger of Eos was a world champ card.
Okay.
Okay, that makes more sense. Who was up next?
Goblin Guide.
Oh, yeah! That one is all yours.
Yeah. So let's see. The artist is Philip Berberan.
I will do the search for their stuff, don't worry.
Yeah, so let's see. Kind of spiky.
Okay, looking at his stuff, that is what he does.
Spiky stuff?
Yes.
It looks like Spiky is your... Oh my god, yes. Spiky is his hallmark.
Yeah.
But like bony Spiky.
Yeah.
Wow, I like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the thing is, it's not just spikiness, it's detailed. Like, clearly detailed. That's cool. Okay, let's see. I've been all over this world. I even remember some of those places.
Yeah, that's Goblin Guide.
Cool.
So,
Alright.
do you want to read what it actually does?
Next.
Do you want
Like, the thing that I keep thinking is, yeah, it's spiky. That's about it.
Do you want to read what it does? I kind of like it because I like the design of this goblin, and I'd like to see more of them, but...
Sure.
But I agree that the other Goblin Guide art is very, very good.
Okay, so for 1 red, it's a Goblin Scout as a creature with haste for 2/2. Whenever Goblin Guide attacks, defending player reveals the top card of his or her library. If it's a land card, that player puts it into his or her hand. Cool.
Yeah, that seems pretty good.
Definitely.
Go away past your flames.
I think Abyssla Sector was the next one.
Oh, Abyssal Spectre?
Oh, wow. I'm looking at your handwriting.
That's
Or
not my
your
handwriting.
typing.
That's my random ass typing where I cannot spell check.
Yeah, I'm like a Bisla?
I'm also not sure if it's new because I forgot to check this one. Bustle Spectre.
Abyssal Spectre.
Let me check real quick. No, that is from... No, MTG, not RuneScape. What the hell is wrong with you? Okay, I'm not wrong. This is totally new art. Okay. Abyssal Spectres have a lot of art over the years, so I had to check. A lot of it was real bad, too, so I'm kind of glad. This one is done by... Oh, God, why is the text so tiny?
Darken. Darken with 2 A's.
Okay, well, do you want to search that up for me real quick? Abyssal Spectre is 2 generic, 2 black creature Spectre. Flying, whenever Abyssal Spectre deals damage to a player, that player discards a card. It's a 2/3. This is just a thing that Spectres do for some reason now. They are flying things. Technically, the Spectre is usually the thing riding whatever the flying thing is. And they usually have sabotage effects. That's just a thing. I don't know why, but... And then I've accidentally lost the page. Strangely, you really can't see the dude writing this at all. Which is a little bit odd. Normally the focus isn't on the guy writing, but at least they're visible. Maybe it's just because it's tiny card art, but... Miriam? Okay, you are still there.
Yeah, I caught like the tail end of that.
Okay, I was just making sure that you were still around.
Yeah.
Okay, let me throw this into the portfolio.
All right. So the next, are you good?
Yeah. Oh, cool. I didn't realize
Okay.
that Darkin did the Yonti stuff for the most recent Thingamahoosit.
Sweet.
The most recent D&D book, whose name I'm forgetting. Sorry. My brain went away. Away.
Let's see. Let's see. Okay, Might of Old Crosa.
Yes, that is totally
The
new.
next one. Oh my god, you are totally trying. You should try to find the name because I can't tell what it is.
Okay, hang
I
on.
think the last name is Grant West, but I can't see what the first name is. Oh, never mind. They actually wrote it. That makes it easy. Okay, so the Might of Old Crosa is illustrated by Lars Grant West. For 1 green, it is an instant. Target creature gets +2/+2 until the end of turn. If you cast the spell during your main phase, that creature gets +4/+4 until end of turn instead. Sweet. I like it.
Yeah.
Crosa the Great. Crosa the Enduring. Look to the forest, and it will share its bounty. Zid, a Kamalite druid.
This is so much better than the old art, because the old art is basically like a dude rounding a corner and, oh god, there's a giant rat! And when I say giant, I mean bigger than the tree.
Very cool.
So,
Let's see.
Gothic is pointing out that he thinks most of the things on this row are new. Inquisition of Kozilek is not new, because that is the art from the most recent Conspiracy set. I don't think Molten Rain is, but I'll check. Serum Visions and Stony Silence are totally new, though. So I'll grab Serum Visions first. Ow. That was very loud, whatever it was. So Serum Visions for 2 is a sorcery, draw a card, scry 2. Serum was once derived from Mirrodin's Blink Moths, offering visions of inspiration. Now it is pulled from the Phyrexian Ink Moths, yielding visions of perfection. Because it's Jin Cataxius, and I love Jin Cataxius because I love all things, okay, whatever that is, it's very, very loud, and it sounds like it's right in my ear.
I'm not sure where that could have been.
It's like utensils being set down on the counter.
Okay.
Let's
see.
And whatever your roommate is doing in the background now is very loud.
Okay, my roommate just got home.
Yeah. I love all things new Phyrexia. I know that I am weird for that, but I'm just throwing in. So, Izzy's stuff, most of his stuff is on DeviantArt, which,
That's what it looks like.
yeah. I'm willing to bet he
he
probably has stuff elsewhere, but it's hard to find because Izzy is not exactly an uncommon.
I'll just throw up the Art of MTG.
Yeah. Well, I threw up his DeviantArt, but yeah, if you want to throw up the Art of MTG stuff as well, that is always a good source as well. Art of MTG is a wonderful site if you ever want to check out and try and get some better versions of any art. Do you want to take Stony Silence, and I'll check and see if Molten Rain is actually new art?
Sure, let me just get back to the page real quick.
Okay.
Stony Silence, you said?
Yep. That one is totally new.
Okay. Stony Silence. Alright, so Stony Silence for generic 1 white. It is an enchantment. Activated abilities of artifacts can't be activated. The relic's purpose? Its design? Whatever the intent, it is now a mere curiosity that breaks up the horizon. That's cool.
Yeah, and I like that it's just like a broken down golem. Instead of the other one that looks
like... It's literally like, oh, you know the thing that you were going to do that was scary? Not anymore.
Yeah, the other one kind of looked like a demon that had been turned to stone, so,
And this is by Mark Poole.
So yes, I did check. The Molten Rain is new, because I did not realize that the only other time Molten Rain has ever been printed was in original Mirrodin. I was not aware of that. I thought it had been reprinted at least once since then. Molten Rain for 1 generic and 2 red is a sorcery. Destroy target land. If that land was non-basic, Molten Rain deals 2 damage to the land's controller. The original art was done by Hugh Jamieson, or Jamieson. I'm not 100% sure. The new art is done by Sung Choi, and I did not actually copy over the link. Yeah, I am 100% thinking of Stone Rain, because for some reason I'm getting that confused.
Okay, let's see.
I don't think this is a very good interpretation, use of Sung Choi's art, because they do really good stuff. But
I'm gonna look at some of their stuff really quick.
Yeah. It's very, very pretty, but a lot of their stuff is more grandiose and a little bit more sci-fi-ish.
Oh, yeah, like those landscapes are pretty.
Yeah, but...
Wow, that's beautiful.
I feel like the idea was, hey, they're really good at landscapes. Let's have them do a destroyed landscape. But in this case, just because it's so tiny and so much of the focus is taken up by flying meteor things, I don't think it's a great idea. It might have been initially, but it's not now.
I think Lingering Souls might have been the next one that we had on our list.
I believe so, if you want to take that one.
Yeah, just let me pull it up really quick, and I'll get to it. So, Lingering Souls. And you're taking forever to load. Just a tick.
You can do it.
It's taking a minute. Sorry about that.
Well, then I'll take that one.
Pull it up. Yeah, you might have to. Sorry about that.
Okay, then do you want to jump on Compulsive Research? Because that one is new and I did not add it to our list.
Sure.
So, Lingering Souls for 2 and a white is a sorcery and was one of the only cards that has ever almost been banned in Block Constructed. Instead, they banned what was it called? It's another white card. Intangible Virtue. They banned Intangible Virtue in Block Constructed because of this card. So, for 2 and a white, sorcery, create 2 1/1 white spirit creature tokens with flying. And it has a flashback cost of 1 generic and a black. The murdered inhabitants of Hollowhenge impart on the living the terror they felt in death. I'll be honest, I don't like this one as much as the original. It also kind of...
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that art was used... I'm not seeing it on a dual deck. Oh! Yes, okay, that's stupid. Oh, for God's sake. So, yes, this art was totally used in the dual deck that no one remembers because it made no sense. Tybalt versus Sorin. Tybalt versus Sorin.
Huh. How's that gonna go?
Very poorly for Tybalt, I'll promise you that. The other root issue is that they then decided to not use it when they did the modern event deck in 2014. God damn it. No wonder I've never seen this damn art before. Did you ever manage to get through to compulsive research?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Compulsive research for 2 generic and a blue. It's a sorcery. Target player draws 3 cards, then that player discards 2 cards unless he or she discards a land card. Ugh. 4 parts molten bronze, yes. 1 part frozen mercury, yes, yes. But then what? And the illustrator is Sarah Winters. I like the way she illustrated the ink on the pages. Like, that is...
Yeah, I definitely like this more
it
than...
glows.
I like this more than the original Compulsive Research, which is not a bad card. I just don't like it that much.
I'm pulling up the old one really quick just so I can take a look at it.
Okay.
So, compulsive...
I just continue to get thrown off every time we go to a... Is that...
It looks kind of weird.
Yeah, it was one of the older, stranger ones. I'm getting thrown off because...
almost stained glass-esque.
Almost all of Sarah Winters' art is for, at least on the site that I have been able to find, is for,
Game of Thrones type thing.
No, not type thing. Game of Thrones. Like, these are copywritten for George R.R. Martin's, the Fantasy Flight games. And one of them...
awesome.
And the other 2 are Middle-earth things, so... No magic stuff, though, so... I just keep getting thrown off every time we go to one of these pages, and it's a Squarespace site. Because everyone uses Squarespace, apparently. Yeah. Oh, right, I was actually checking to see... Gatherer, where did you go? I killed you again, didn't I? Gatherer, you horrible monstrosity.
Those lingering souls, it was hiding from me.
Yeah, it was just right below.
Yeah.
Momentary... I just want to make sure before I assume that this one... Nope, that is totally an old one. Wait, what?
Okay.
Okay, so no, Momentary Blink is... Yeah, Squarespace is really awesome. In fact, our site is made through Squarespace. It does really make it a lot easier. So Momentary Blink is not new art, which means I think that the next thing on here is probably... Yeah, it's Terminate.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I think Is It Charm is first, if you want to take that one, and I'll deal with Terminate.
Hang on just a tick. I'm finding it.
Okay. It's just the second... No, third row once you get to multicolored.
Third row, multicolored. Yep, there it is.
Yep.
Thank you. All right. Is it Charm? For a blue and a red in instant, choose 1. Counter target non-creature spell unless it's unless it's controller phase 2. Is it Charm deals 2 damage to target creature. Draw 2 cards, then discard 2 cards. Oh, that's no fun. And Zoltan Boros is the illustrator of this.
Okay, so Zoltan Boros has actually done a lot of illustrations. In fact, he did the original Is It Charm as well. Apparently, this is an F&M promo. Fun thing, though, F&M promos don't show up on the WotC site or Gatherer, so there's no way to check back as to if it's a real thing. Like, seriously, the only sets that this is counted as having been printed in are Return to Ravnica and Dual Decks Izzet vs. Golgari, where it was the same art. Because it was the original art. Because this is not an old card. I really hate when they use old F&M promos, because there's no way to find out.
Interesting.
However,
I'm trying to pull up an art site for Zoltan Boros. Because the Boros Shizukai page pulls up something weird.
because that's
he
not...
does stuff for Hearthstone. That's cool.
Yeah, a lot of them do. So I'm
Sweet.
just making sure. I'm going through literally every one of these cards to make sure this is new Terminate art so that Gothic doesn't yell at me. Yes, okay. This is definitely new Terminate art. I don't know what's going on in this art. I'm quite frankly befuddled. Like, the man thing that appears to possibly be a giant standing in the sea is having the flesh ripped from its arms and face? But Oh, I just realized some of it is that it's Sun Titan being set on fire, I guess, but that doesn't make this better. I still don't know what's actually supposed to be going on here. I am not a fan of this art. Just, eh.
I'm trying to figure it out myself, to be honest.
Yeah. Yes, it's totally Sun Titan, who is, for some reason, standing in the sea, being kind of sort of incinerated by unseen forces and or the wind. But...
Yeah.
I don't... I'm sorry, but the original Terminate art is kind of a classic. Because it's just like... It's a person sneaking up behind someone else and has just incinerated their entire body. It's wonderful.
Yeah, that one works quite well, visually.
Yeah.
You know what's going on.
Yeah, this new art was done by Lucas Garcion, who does also have some pretty nice art as well. I think this was just too much of an inside reference made into art that just wasn't worth it. But it was worth a try, I guess. I just, we should say that all of the signets are using their most recent art, none of them are using their classic. Which means they're using art that they got usually from one of the most recent Commander sets, if not one of the other recent multiplayer products. But okay. I don't... Just to make sure, not a single one of these is using their original Ravnica art, which is totally fine, because the original Ravnica art wasn't that amazing. Heck, one of them looked like it was being formed out of a lava flow. Oh, I did not...
Like a lava spike?
No, like, it's just... There is a dried piece of lava, and the red shapes the Rakdos symbol. It just looks kind of silly.
I see.
Do you want to grab our last new art, then? With Cavern of Souls?
Cavern of Souls.
I would love to see...
Let me find it.
It's way down at the bottom. Oh, that Grave Titan! Yeah, that Grave Titan is pretty freaking sweet. Sorry, we're talking about Lucas Garcion did the Grave Titan promo art. So it's down in the land section. It's the first one on the top left.
Cavern of Souls.
Yeah, hang on, let me finish. Hang on. I was just keeping you up to date while I finished the thought.
Awesome.
Of the Grave Titan promo that we're referring to, which is the one that, I want to say this came with the second Magic Duels, where you got Magic Duels on whatever console you were going to get it on, and then you went into a local store with the promo code that you got with the game, and got a pack that came with a promo card based on the console you got the game on, as well as some random core set cards from whatever year that was. And yeah, okay, so the Grave Titan was for PlayStation. And while Grave Titan was never the best of the Titans, all the Titans were a little bit too good. And this Grave Titan art is beautiful. This is, just in case you don't remember or don't want to check out the links that we've got in the description, the one where he's got a, like, skull face made out of shadows and a horrifying, tearing scythe, like a saw, with just zombies falling out of his stomach. It's beautiful and wonderful. Okay, sorry, if you want to take the Cavern of Souls now.
Sure. So Cavern of Souls land. As Cavern of Souls enters the battlefield, choose a creature type. Add to your mana pool. Add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. Spend this mana only to cast a creature spell of the chosen type, and that spell cannot be countered. And this is Richard
Wright.
Yeah, that's Richard Wright.
Yeah, sorry, I pulled it up on cool stuff.
Okay. See, I'm all like squinting, like, what is this? Ooh, Oh, that's cool. So I'm looking at the card, and you've got this like rough-hewn cavern, kind of like openings in the wall with water pouring down, and then you see this almost like Hades, River of Souls type hands reaching up from the pool. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I definitely
Ghostly
like.
hands.
Yeah, I definitely like this one better. The old Cavern of Souls was kind of meh, to be honest. Like, it was just a big cave with some sort of frankly, it looked like it was just a cave with, like, a phylactery that was leaking in the center. This one has, like, something to it. Like, it's a cave that someone probably kind of forgot about, where souls are just leaking out. Not, oh yeah, we left a phylactery back in there somewhere. You'll find it eventually. It's okay.
It's fine. We're cool. It's fine.
So Richard Wright actually hasn't done a ton of... Well, sorry. He's done a ton of magic art. He hasn't done a ton that shows up on MTG art. Just fair warning. But he has done some pretty nice things like Mana Confluence and Breaker of Armies and Aligned Hedron Network, the greatest stupid card ever.
Clickety click.
Clickety
I'm gonna
click.
check it out real quick. Clickety click.
So if
I
you
want to read what the card is.
I can explain because it's deeply stupid. So Aligned Hedron Network is a card that gives you an alternate win condition if you have 1 copy in your hand, 1 copy in your graveyard, 1 copy in exile, and 1 copy on the battlefield, all at the same time. Because it is dumb and wonderful. Some people have attempted Hedron Network decks. They're brave. They're very... Oh, what am I thinking of then? Right, no, Hedron alignment is a thing that can actually sort of exile stuff, I want to say? Hang on, let me check what Hedron alignment is then.
So, the Aligned Hedron Network enters the battlefield. Exile all creatures with power 5 or greater until Aligned Hedron Network leaves the battlefield.
What's the stupid win condition one then? Oh no. Shoot. Okay, this is gonna annoy me. I'm hoping that Gothic is gonna point out that why I'm stupid, but I don't know. Nope. What is the card I'm thinking of? Miriam, help me. We talked about this card. I know we did. Because it's deeply stupid. It's like right up our alley.
Hang on. Can you give me a time point when we might have talked about it?
It was in second Ravnica. Not Ravnica. Hang on.
Second Innistrad?
No, okay, it's literally just Hedron alignment. God damn it. No, not second Innistrad, second Zendikar. The only other place with...
Okay.
There are 2 places with Hedrons. Zendikar and second Zendikar. Okay. Hedron...
I was trying to remember what it was.
Yeah.
Because I don't remember talking about it.
Hedron alignment is what I was thinking of. I got thrown off because aligned hedron network and hedron alignment sound similar, and I kept saying hedron alignment. It's a stupid card, don't worry. It does what I said it does, except you can also pay 1 and a blue to scry. Because it's an enchantment, so it has to do something. Wow, that was some stress because I couldn't remember the right stupid card. But I think that's actually all of the new art that we have so far. Though I think next week we probably will not be doing more Modern Masters stuff because previews only last like a week, and frankly, we don't care about Modern Masters that much. We just like pretty new art.
Yep.
Yeah. So that might mean that we're doing an artist episode. We might be doing one of our plane shift episodes. We don't know. We'll be doing something next week. That's the best we got.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like we have a plan.
We'll figure it out.
It's a lie. We don't have a plan.
Okay, sometimes we have a plan.
No, we don't. Don't lie.
It's more like a plan gets decided 2 days before the episode. If we're being prepared.
I'm trying to remember what RK Post has ever done. Hang on.
Well, we're going to go through some people that we like, and if you want to submit artists, actually, that'd be kind of cool. If anyone listening wants to submit artists that they think are awesome that we should talk about, let us know in the Twitch stream, or the Twitch comments.
Yes, please. That would always be helpful.
Yes. Not that we're lazy, but sometimes it helps to have suggestions.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. I put in their name just to see if I recognized any of the art, and the first thing that actually came up is, I'm pretty sure that's Skeletor, but it's labeled as not Skeletor. So... But, yeah, I can see that being very good art. Not 100% my sort of thing, because some of it's kind of terrifying, but I can see it. So with that, we are going to call this episode to a close. I'd like to thank you all very much for checking it out. And I don't think we have anything super duper important. I mean, the classics and basics. You can follow us on Facebook and Twitter and Twitch and YouTube and our website, all at Lair of Lore. Literally every one of them is Lair of Lore. Just put Lair of Lore in, you'll probably find us, don't worry.
Just look for Lair of Lore.
Yeah, we're running a 365-day streaming challenge. I believe this is day 40, I want to say? I'm not 100% sure. It's either 40 or 39. Or 41, but I'm pretty sure it's 40. And we will...
Are we doing...
Are we doing what?
I was going to say, are we doing Ladies of Lore tomorrow?
No, we're not.
I was going to say, I thought not.
Yeah, because Haley's still out of town, and Stephanie has also canceled. Because she was told, hey, you have to work tomorrow. So.
That's fun.
Thank you all very, very much for watching. We will see you next time. And, bye.
See you next time.
Hey, well, thank you very much for finishing that video. If you like what you saw, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, you know, that thing that every YouTuber says. Also, please check out our 365-day streaming challenge. We are streaming every single day of the week at twitch.tv/Nian, that's NIIAN 713. If you really like what we can do, you can also help support us on Patreon, that's patreon.com/lairoflore. We're on Facebook, Twitter, pretty much everything is Lair of Lore. You can even find us at lairoflore.com. lairoflore.com/streams will even have our full streaming schedule. And if you really just want to get in contact with us, yell at us about something good or bad, you can do that at masterminds@lairoflore.com. Thank you all very much, and we'll see you next time.